abdominis. The breath is flowing along that axis. The spine gently lengthened. The hips relaxing open as much as they will, just releasing them. Let your shoulders rest down off of your ears so the neck can find a gentle length. And we want to find a nice balance of our skull. So just take a moment of head awareness. Try to find a nice gentle lifting in the back of the skull so that the eyebrows and ear tops are equal. So our neck is gently lengthened. Listen for your breathing. Begin to gently tone your navel in and up. And though it doesn't work for us to turn on our microphones and sing together, join in the sound of the Om if you like in the privacy of your home. Just be unself-conscious and just let yourself have a vibration come out on your exhalation there. So begin with a big inhalation. Just fill yourself up. Feel the vibration calming for the nervous system. And release your hands down when you breathe out. Let your eyes open up. You're going to gaze at our right thumb and twist back, reaching across with the opposite hand. So do have a little tone in your belly to support your spine as you twist back. Softly gazing towards your thumb. A little energy to that reaching back and twisting back. Feel that awakening. One more breath, make it nice for you, positive. And release back to center, relax for a moment. Exhale. Tone in the low belly towards the spine. Gaze towards your left thumb. Start going back, reach across. So our core strength supports us here so we can stimulate our spine. Learning to rest the eyes at a steady point. The brain can rest as well, steady brain. The breath is also steady. And the body, one more breath. Coming back to center. You can stay on your blanket here if you like. Hands back for heart lift pose. Fingers forward, elbows draw towards each other, just behind you. And then let's release, lift up your legs. Reach out one set of toes at a time. So toes point and touch the floor and lift up your heart. Let your hands spread open. Gaze down towards your nose. And then next time you breathe in, let your feet rest together and lift them up. See if you can do knees parallel. You got your arms to support too. Feel the front center of your abdomen strong. And next time you breathe out, release your feet and lean forward out of the pose. Draw in your feet, let them touch the earth, and bring your knees wide. Bring your heart forward between your legs and then your arms. Gently express this pose in your body at this moment. The legs press into the arms into the legs a little bit. And then taking an earth gesture, this is called a Prathivi Mudra, and you touch your ring fingers, very sensitive with your thumb. So instead of, we often do the index finger, we're taking the ring finger today, both hands, and just let the hands rest down as you enjoy this pose. The feet on the earth is part of that, having the feet grounded to activate the earth element, the earth energy. And you take those poses with the hands, just be with that shape, breathe. And we'll return to that again later in practice. One more exhalation. You might swallow to release your throat during the practice. And preparing to jump back, so leave those blankets out of the way for now. And squeeze in your feet, bring your hands forward, work your legs back through your arms. Come out to downward facing dog. First one, nice spready hands. They spiral outward so the shoulders do as well here. Just give yourself a little time to work into the pose with mindfulness, to establish all the elements of it. Letting the head release down as the hips go up and back. The legs trying to reach the heels down and firm the legs pressing back. This pose is very earthing through the hands and feet, but it's the belly where we focus, the fire chakra in the belly center. So it can be a summer pose as well as a late summer pose, if you look at it that way. And one more exhalation. Inhale, shift forward to your plank pose. You don't have to change your feet. Exhale, back to downward dog. Flow in and out of each of those shapes at your own pace a few times. Try to take a positive, non-harming attitude towards your body so that you can do the right amount. Exhale, back all the way, downward dog. Inhale out to plank. Just feel the strength of your whole body. Tone in your low belly. And then round your spine. Flex your upper back like cat spine. Just feel the muscles change. Do that one more time. The lift on your toes. Your belly goes up. And then carefully bring your knees down to the mat and untuck your toes. And find that spine again. You can reset your hands at any point. Find that flex spine. So you can do this deeply. Draw the belly in deeply. That's the muscles across the front of the belly help us fold forward. So we're doing that strongly here. Bring some awareness to them today with our practice. And lift up onto your fingertips and take just a couple more breaths in that cat spine. Feel what that lift up does. Feel your underarms awaken. And then release to a table, neutral table. If you need to, you could put your blanket underneath your knees. We won't be here too much longer. Let us, with the tabletop position, nice and square. So bringing awareness for cow pose, take your right hand and reach back for your sacrum. You just want to feel a nice levelness in your low back. Feel that big triangular shaped bone there. The belly toning and strong. Getting a little one-arm plank. And let's try that with the other hand. Mindful spread of your right hand. And work your hand behind you. Feel your sacrum. Just have an awareness of a flat, low back. Feel the toning in the low belly. And release your hand down. Now let's try that cow spine. That low back stays just like it is. Gently bring your heart forward and your face. Softly breathe. Simple looking, but a good strengthening pose, just taking it out of the lower back. So it's a little baby back bend. Inhale one more time. And relax. Let's get into our side. So flex your left shoulder and your left hip towards each other. Side flexion of your spine. Lengthen out that left side. You create the depth of the pose. Let it be positive and feeling good. Feel that low back. One more time. Take a big inhale and an exhale. Slow release from side bends and over to the other side. Shorten that right side, lengthen the left. Create a nice sensation. Feel that low back strong, big muscles. Getting some lengthening and some shortening. The other side gets a little rest. One more deep breath. Exhale when you're ready. Feel complete. Release slowly to center and quarter dog. Tuck toes. Arms slide out as your head goes down. Just settle down into this nice grounding pose. Turn your head towards the right side. Just a little bit of a neck twist carefully. Let your hands rest open on the earth. And just change the turn of your head the other way. Maybe let your elbows come down. Feel that nice length in your spine. And breathe out again. Elbows down, heading into our forearm position. So take a moment to mindfully place the arms evenly, hands spreading. Walk back your knees. Feel your tummy get strong. And you can pop up on your toes if you like, or stay with your knees down at a place where there's a nice challenge. So we don't want to strain the low back. We want to work that toning in the front of the body. The tailbone lengthens. One more time. Deep breathing. And exhale slowly out to your belly. And release down. Deep breath. Feel the earth. And let's gently float up all the limbs. Just elbows bent, lift your hands and elbows, lift your legs. See your long, face is downward. Feel the strength along the back of the body. Take that one more breath. And release down all the way. Stretch out your arms one at a time for seal pose. We're gonna come up with support of our arms and hands. Press your pelvis towards the earth. Let the legs just relax back. The tops of the feet press the earth a little bit. And then you can change the position of your hands. You can pull them towards you to create a bigger back bend, or keep them further away. So something really nice, maybe a little energizing. Feel that whole rib cage lift. The grounding of the pelvis, because you press it forward in back bends. And enjoy a couple more breaths up in seal pose. Exhale, relax. Downward facing dog. Draw in your hands by your chest, forward and down. Press, transition. Make your refinements and hold steady. 5 breaths. Feel the energy of the practice. Awaken the body. Be aware. Awareness of an overall energy, both deep and subtle. Breathe out again. Long spine, legs back. Shift forward to your plank. Exhale. Inhale, step your feet forward and come to halfway lift pose gently. Exhale, fold forward where your hands reach easily. And rise up to standing. A nice press into those feet, into the earth. Roll your shoulders back. Float up your arms. Take another inhale. And exhale, bring down your hands. That centering again on our feet. Lengthen the neck, shoulders down. Feel the front sheet of muscles. Exhale. So we're going to engage the core with an inhale and then gently firm your front body. Maybe the pelvic floor will lift a little bit too. So just trying to firm your belly like you're going to lift something heavy. Feel the whole body tense slightly. Keep breathing. Sorry I didn't say that, but you know that. Breathe out one more time. Try to keep that feeling of strength in the torso as you come to Utkatasana. So lengthening the arms up, bringing the hips down, shoulders down, gaze up. Feet are open to the earth. Work into your own lowness, your own coming upright. 3, 2 more breaths. Fierce pose. And then inhale, straighten your legs. Fold forward, exhale, letting the knees bend as you like for Uttanasana. Taking that earth mudra again with the hands, the ring finger, thumb. Rest down the hands, rest the head down. And stay. 5 deep breaths. Earth energy traveling up through the feet into the body. Stability. Confidence. Groundedness. One more time. Enjoy your breath. Bend your knees enough to flip over your hands. Take back your legs. Chaturanga, knees down where they are, hugging your elbows and bend. Reach your heart and face forward. Breathe a couple times. Press the earth. And then pressing the arms straight. Work to downward dog for 5 breaths. Take time. So we lengthen that rectus abdominis, the front body. Roll the inner thighs up. Press the arms strong and straight, nose gaze. Be where you are with this. Knees can be down or up. One more breath. Mindful knees down, release to table. And then to downward facing dog. So it's a nice gradual letting go of that big back bend of upward dog. Feeling free to use quarter dog with the knees down as the variation anytime it calls to you. One more deep wave of breath coming through. Exhale, way back. Bring down your knees. Come to your side forearm, side Basanasana. So we're going to place that right forearm down, elbow under the shoulder, hands spreading. Coming over to side of the body, creative with the limbs. Knee down, foot in front, whatever you need to do. Find a place where you feel strong. Reach up your arm if you can. 5 breaths. Lift out of that shoulder, press the earth. 3. Little resting after this. 4. One more time. Energize. Hand down, carefully release. Slide on out to your side with your head on your hand. Anantasana, where you lift up the legs straight while side balancing. Lift up your leg, turn your toes towards the sky. Core strength supporting this pose. Hand on the floor in front, lovely, where you can take your leg or big toe. Lower leg grounds to the earth. Big breath in. 3 more times. And relax down. Cradle your head, bend your top knee, half bow. Just let your foot rest into your hand. Gently awaken the front of your leg. Those elements of back bending are here with the pelvis pressing forward. One more time. Slowly exhale. Draw your heel towards your hip and breathe a few more times now, trying to seal that or close that space a bit. Heel towards the hip. Gently stretching your front shoulder as well. And last time. Release your leg. Little baby cobra in the middle on the belly. Lift up your heart. Deep breath. And then Vasisthasana on the forearms, second side. So that forearm plank position, giving that elbow under the shoulder, lifting out. So you can work with yourself as far as lifting up the heaviness of your legs. Lots of ways of exploring. So you can use all 4 limbs, lift it up. Take that top arm if you like. You can be creative, but do take care of your shoulder. Welcome the strength. That front body, a front belly, toning and strong. And one more deep breath. Carefully bring down your hips and take out your arm to rest on your hand. Nice long neck, comfortable head. And then lift up your top leg, turn your toes up towards the sky, bring it up to you. Maybe take a hand to it. Concentrating on balancing. Round your lower leg. Let your eyes rest steadily or soften. Notice your awareness if you close your eyes. And let one more breath release. Release your head down, cradle. Bend your top knee, reach back for lift your foot with your hand, rest your foot into your hand. You can do an overhand or underhand hold. So first, gently letting the body have that back bending, just a gentle forward bending, forward pressing in the pelvis and belly. Relax as many things as you can. The next time you breathe out, gently draw your heel towards your hip. So bend your elbow, make that, just find a nice release of the front body. Gently deepen it. No pain, no straining. Deeply breathe again. Exhale, release. Adho Mukha, downward dog. You can do a little flow through, press up, and then come back. Get a nice foundation with your hands. Trying a little something new. As a maybe. To work with the energy of the season, of keeping the prana nice and high. So downward facing dog, bend your knees. See if you can jump your feet away from each other and back together a few times. So try with bent knees first. Kind of like a jumping jack, a downward dog jack. Just that jumping energy. Play with it in your own way a few times. And then be still. Let your energy diffuse, your feet spread. More of an infuse of energy. Exhale again. Bend the knees, jump forward or step lightly. Half lift inhalation. Exhale, fold forward, let your knees release as needed. Let your spine lengthen. Inhale up. Leave your fingers, press your hands. And exhale, arms down. Let's take high lunge pose from standing. So holding that center, find your core strength, take your right leg a big step back, bending your other knee over the ankles. Take a moment to land and balance. And then come forward, so you can come to your leg or to the floor or blocks. Lengthening out psoas. Exhale, bring your back heel down, warrior A foundation. Press your feet to come back up. Let your right hand rest across the front of your pelvis. So your psoas muscle, big muscle, connects torso to the lower body through the pelvis. So front of the thigh and the other arm back behind the head like reverse warrior. Letting that feeling of lengthening come into the psoas area. Breathe out, lower. Inhale, release, turn to the side, both feet parallel. Exhale, Prasarita pose, coming into forward fold of your choice. We'll do C on the other side with the hands behind. Just let your arms reach down. Maybe a little time over by each leg. Go over to the other leg. One more exhale. High lunge, second side. So transition that right foot forward, left leg back. On the balls of the ball of the foot behind. Stay low or come up to your leg for that medium. It helps to get the flesh of your torso on the inside of your bent knee. Neck relaxed and long. Try to settle. Next time you breathe out, angle in that back heel. Come up for warrior A. Just go ahead and leave your left arm across the front of your pelvis there. Just feeling that front hip and the support, the strength there. Just let it lengthen and take the other arm behind your head. You can rest your head back into your arm. All the limbs doing something different here. Be present. And give it one more breath. Inhale, straighten your legs, turn to wide parallel feet, reach out your arms. Exhale, move your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, fold forward. Careful of your shoulders here. Work your legs and spine first. And then bring your arms away. You don't want to strain the fronts of the shoulders, just working with yourself. Again, same with your legs. Let the knees bend as they need to. Calming, forward folding. Deep breathing through the nose. Breathe out again. Inhale energy and a big press into the earth, coming up. Exhale, release. Turn out your right foot, triangle pose to the right side. And as you come over into the pose, feel the strength in the side of the body, the sides of the torso strong here to bring us over to the side with our spine, reaching the arms. Feel free to ground your lower hand on your leg or foot. Long spine, gaze up. One more breath makes 5. Wait for that inhale energy and use it to come up in, change sides. Turn out your feet, stretching that inhale. You can always take an extra, but with the exhale, side strength as you come over. Reach. Consider grounding the lower arm. Heart gaze up. Long spine so the neck is supported by the belly strength. And one more deep breath. Give it energy. Exhale. Inhale energy to come up and bend out your knee, warrior B. Give you a little more distance between your feet for that. Gaze to the left. Let your arms just be graceful and relaxed. Hands open and softly. The arms floating. Deep breath one more time. Parsvakonasana, just transitioning to leaning forward, reaching out, turning to that upwardness triangle again. Come to the floor if you like with your hands. One more time, breathing deeply. Find a positive space, feel complete. Inhale energy, come up and change sides. So turn the other way, bend your knee, warrior B with this graceful floating arms today. Turn the head. We have an awareness of the feet open, the knee centered. Good. Parsvakonasana, and then exhale. Use an inhale, lean and reach out. Feel the lower back lengthening as you twist and look up. 5 breaths are a process. There can be refinement. Just keep breathing. And as we come to the end of the breathing, let's stay nice and steady for that last breath. Just think steady. And then use an inhale to come up and bend your knees, step lightly to the top of your mat. And Shiva's twist by request. Enjoying that idea of gracefulness. So we pick up one of our knees, float it up. And that's actually strengthening the psoas. And then we use our abdominal strength to give us a little twist. It's fine to use the wall or to keep your toes touching the floor. Let your hands just express, open. That one foot on the earth, getting a nice strong grounding. perhaps holding the cosmos in your hands. And one more time, take a breath. Steady, and let it be. Shift into the other side. Take an easy attitude. Lift up the knee, that sense of floating in. Toes down and fine. Think of your belly and your torso strength as you come round. Earth and cosmos. Steady. Breathe again. Exhale. Let be. Leave your fingers, press your hands, inhalation. Release your hands, fold forward, mindful. Last time, half lift, long spine, strong legs. Spread your hands, take your legs back. And bring your right knee forward between your hands. Ekapada Kapotasana, pigeon pose variation. It's okay to come to back for figure 4 if you need something different. Pull the knee is very protected. Try to square your pelvis towards the floor. We have blankets around today. One thing you can do here is roll up your blanket and pop it underneath that front hip to give it support. You can put it under one of your knees, wherever it might support you. Feel free to use it. Focusing today on the lengthening of your straight leg back, of the psoas across the front of the pelvis. And just scan that leg for comfort, position it carefully. If you would like to come forward and down into the pose, having an 8 breath stay, so about 5 more rounds of breath. Relax as much as you can. Relax your eyes. And release the breath one more time. Straighten out your arms first if you folded them. Release your blanket if you used it and just come sit on your outer hip. We're transitioning to seated. Leave your front leg, swing your back leg around, Janu Shirsasana. So straighten it out like a seated tree. And then slide your way out. We're going to have an 8 breath hold here as well. Let your low back lengthen. Let it be relaxed today. Let the leg relax. Just reach out to a comfortable degree. Soften. And bringing in a little bit of loving kindness meditation, compassion meditation today. Relax and close your eyes. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from harm. May you enjoy happiness and the root of happiness. May you experience ease and well-being in body, mind, and spirit. Shining that light of compassion on ourselves first. Let an exhale feel complete. Slow release. Other side, pigeon first. So swing yourself around so you can bring your folded left knee to the front of your mat and work your other leg back. Consider rolling up your blanket for some support under your hip. We want to come up and square the pelvis forward. Add that support so you can rest into it if you like. And remembering today that psoas, lengthening here, awareness of that area. Adjust your leg so that it's comfortably back. Consider lowering onto your forearms, but just try to relax wherever you are. And maybe bringing to mind someone that you would like to send some compassionate energy towards, or just a general compassion towards all. May they be happy. May they be peaceful. May they be safe from harm. May they enjoy happiness and the root of happiness. May they experience ease and well-being in body, mind, and spirit. Let's begin our transition up. Carefully come up off your prop, over on your hip and seat, and sit up. Swing your legs straight out so the foot and leg meet. Carefully ease over and down so we have a little twist in the spine as we face the straight leg. Relax your foot today. Instead of activating, I sometimes ask for activation. Relax your leg. Deep breaths, soft. Use your own breathing to cultivate peace. Feel the body breathing. Relax a little bit more into your pose. And breathe out one more time. Slow release coming up. Stretch out both of your legs. Bring your hands back into heart lift pose. Point your toes, lift your heart, lift your chin. Optional lift up if you're happy, stay. Squeeze your glutes if you want to lift up your hips. Feel the activation of the body either way. One more deep breath, squeeze those glutes. And release down. And come to your back body. If you want to have your head up on a pillow for the next one, that is okay. Come back with your knees bent. Bring your spine into alignment. Just try to straighten out from sacrum to scalp. Lift up your right leg and draw it in. Let your left leg straighten out if you would like. One more time. Lift your face towards your leg. Really draw yourself together. And lean head, release back. Bring that straight leg across your body, or a different twist if you want to do a bent knee or stack knees. Try straight leg out if you like. Stretch out your arms, turn your head away from your leg. Find something nice through your body and just relax and feel open. When we're deeply connected with the earth energy, we are able to open ourselves to all the experiences that life brings. Securely attached and grounded. Soften what you can. Breathe deeply once more. Linger in your exhalation. It's okay to be empty, to let go. And releasing with care to the back of your body again. Place that right knee bent, bring in the left leg. Make sure your head is centered, your neck long. Reach out your right leg as you like. Point those toes. Moving towards our finishing poses. So relax, let the breath flow, that ujjayi breath, victorious pranayama through the nose with sound. Deep waves. Eyes resting here. Next time you breathe out, feel your torso tighten and strengthen. Inhale, fold in. Exhale, release your head back. And now leg across or other twist variation. Bring the leg or legs across. Open out your arms, palms up, head turns. Open. Feel where you're touching the earth right now. Let awareness travel around to those places. The general softness of the body so the breath flows deeply. Concentrate on the exhalations, just focusing on them. Emptying breaths, my teacher says. And let it go one more time. A careful release, so maybe bending that leg or lifting it straight and back up and down. Actually bring in the knees. Okay to stay up on your blanket under your head still. Straighten out your legs. Bring your hands behind your skull. Make sure your legs are resting in towards you. It's okay if they're bent. Feet rest together. And then inhale, curl up. Exhale, down. Inhale, down. Toning your low belly. Exhale, curl. Inhale, down. Try to tone the low belly. One more time. Exhale, curl in. And then release your skull. Bring your feet down and your knees apart. Supta Baddha Konasana. Feet resting together. Arms wherever they feel supportive. Make sure your low back is lengthened enough. You can pick up your hips and give your low back some more space if you need it. Heels lightly touch. Awakening the inner legs. Try to find a little stillness in your low belly, perhaps taking your hand or hands there to that, just below the navel. Feel the breath above that. Finding that subtle stability in the low belly and the pelvic floor. Relax your pelvic floor muscles. Just give your body that message. Relax your belly muscles too. Just let the breath begin to move into that low belly as well. Move into the inner legs, the pelvic floor. Breathe out. Draw your knees together slowly. Take block or blanket underneath your pelvis. So that was why I asked you to bring the blanket today, really was for this one. So we're gonna just slide the blanket underneath your pelvis so your whole pelvis is supported, especially the sacrum. You can use a block for this. And then we're gonna let the legs stretch out. So we're gonna just gently stretch out the front of the body. We've done a lot of strengthening today. Let your hands slide from your ribs to your hip thighs. Just a few times, just softening, gratitude. And then let your arms rest where they feel good. They can stay on the body or just open out. So we're bringing the pelvis forward, creating a little bit of a back bend. You can increase the thickness of your support if you would like to. And if you feel really good here, you can stay for Shavasana like this, or you can come off the blanket at any time. Let your body relax. Notice if something's not quite comfortable or decide to shift out that support at some point. Back to the idea of the centering. Let the softness of the ring finger rest into the tip of the thumb. The hands just stay curled and soft with that position. So you can be very restful with it. Let your breath softly flow now with its own pattern, letting nature take back over the breathing. The hands can just release and be soft at any point. Let all the brain's energy rest into the skull, the cushion of fluid. Welcome a stillness for several more rounds of breath. When the inhales come, let them Stretch into the far recesses. With the exhales, release any residual tension. Inhale, again, reach up your arms. We're already in that gently arched shape on the support if you're there. And then exhale, let's carefully bring in the heels one at a time. Slide them in. Press into your feet, bridge up to take out your blanket or your block. Just very kind here with the pelvis and the low back, bring in the knees. Go to this side or rock up to sitting, whatever is most safe and comfortable for you. And take your legs out straight. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Hugging behind the knees is a nice way to support if they're wanting some support or bend. Let your head reach forward. Belly draws back. Have freedom of movement here. Side to sides can be nice for releasing. And then think about the centering and stillness. Breathe a few more times. Exhale again. Inhale, draw yourself up with that energy of breathing in. Fold your legs. Sit up if you'd like, or bring your blanket around your feet, something that offers you comfort if you would like to. Just sit easy. Have awareness here of your energy, awareness of your breath. And letting your dominant hands come up to your face with your first two fingers touching your forehead lightly. Breathe in through both sides of the nose. Breathe out. Gently close your left side with your fingers and inhale through the right side, 5 counts. Close the right, exhale, 5, left side. Inhale, left side. Exhale to the right. Nice full breath, last one. Right side inhale. Left side exhale. Breathe through both sides again. Line up your hands at the center of your chest. Swallow to release your throat. Inhale deeply. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day and that you feel strong and open.
Blossom.